fashion fartings. 15? Oh, hell yeah. It's Minecraft? It's but I changed it right here. Wait, the title's different though, right? Hi, Booners. That's a little... whatever. I changed it! I swear I changed it. Salad. Ignoramuses. Like cosine. Are you a Maverick Director fan yourself? Me? Ha! Please don't sit me on the same stool as the rest of these open bracket so-called closed bracket fans. I'm a Sinest? Not a fan. Sorry? I have seen every single one of Rector's films since his directorial debut. Open bracket, including, I might add, everything from the independent year. Close bracket. His name is D-Rector. Every time they called him Rector, it's given... It's not given. Oh, well, I see. You certainly aren't just a run-of-the-mill fan, that's for sure. Exactly. In fact, I think you'll find Rector's earlier works were discerning pieces of art for the cinematic connoisseur. But of course, more recently, he's gone for the crowd pleaser. Still, even in his more... How do you pronounce this? Saccharine? What do you mean slush shape? It's like a mushroom, bro. Saccharine. His sublime composition inimitable. Saccharine? Oh, saccharin. Saccharin? That was not my Windows sound. Sense of style and divine wordplay are present in spades. Of course, I can't comment on this particular film until I've seen it. Will it be his magnum opus or a massive flop? It's interesting to note that you've been talking for a very long time. But my Windows didn't even make a sound. What are you talking about? I didn't get a notification for anything. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know where it came from then. Oh! You mean you can hear this? Like me plugging my phone in? Why? Wait, why can you hear that? Oh, why is it going to voice chat? 1 second. What? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Because my system sounds are set to default, and my default is my high. What the fuck? Let me try this. Oh! Can you guys hear me? Because my mic is... It's strobing. It's muting and unmuting itself again. I don't want to fix it. Because every time I fix it, my computer fucking freezes for like a good moment. Oops. Wait, so you guys can hear me normally? Like, I'm not muted at all? Like, it doesn't cut out at all. Okay, if you guys say so, I'm not gonna turn it off then. I'm just gonna leave it like this. And hope that it's okay. It doesn't look okay, but if you guys say it's okay, then I guess it's okay. Just gonna ignore it. What happened to your watch streak? Is it still not time to go into the theater? Yes, I'm afraid they're still setting up inside. If you could just be patient a little longer, yeah? We'll just have to wait, Ernest. We could look around a little in the meantime, perhaps. It's okay? You're okay. Good evening, Emiliana. Patriel, what are you doing here? Ernest here won tickets to see some lovey-dovey film or other, so I decided to come along with him. The question is, what are you doing here, Emiliana? How come every time I always forget how to say her name. Has there been an incident? No, I'm not here on police business. I've come to see the film as well. Oh, I didn't realize you were a film buff. Well, I wouldn't describe myself as a buff exactly, but I enjoy the change of pace. Profiling all day demands a huge amount of concentration. But the only people here tonight are either involved in the production, VIPs, or they want tickets like I did. So I presume that means you entered the prize draw as well, did you? Ah. Wow, thanks for following, Cosine. I'm reading today. I'm reading. How do you pronounce this? This is in English, so. Bean? Bene. Bean? Wait. Why? I like enter the price draw. So what? Wait, hold on. I can't do this without the timer. That's for me. I am disabling these redeems. Forever! forever. Okay. How do I do baby voice again? So what? Wait, doesn't make me a film ball. I didn't wait until the door because I felt like it and happened to win. But wait, that's incredible. I mean, it's such a long anticipated release that the competition was fierce. The chance of winning was tiny. I had like to enter the wall over 100 times before I won. Well, I like enter more than 200. 200. No, I mean I'm just like a very lucky person. That's all. What? I understand. It's all very clear now. You put up a pretense about not really liking your film, but the truth is, you're here for the Dorian popcorn. What? What possible evidence do you have to support such a claim? I don't even like popcorn. You refuse for a minute? It's not true. Alright, I'm not going to stand here and argue with you all night, Katria. I'm going in now. Oh yeah, so should we. I'll just I'll just get out our tickets. Yes, hello sir. You're having a good evening, yes. Yes, this is rather delicate, sir. You see, yes, I'm afraid that dogs are not permitted in the theater. Yes. Yes, you see, this ticket is only valid for 2 persons. Persons usually pertaining to humans and not canines, yes? Oh, I see. Gosh, Cheryl, I'm so sorry. It never crossed my mind to buy a ticket for you. Well, Ernest, you forget your head if it wasn't screwed on, wouldn't you? And you wouldn't? Well, there's nothing we can do about it now. I'm afraid you'll just have to wait out here until the film is over. Oh, sure, I'll just hang out on the street like a stray. Tis. I didn't even bring my coat. It's not even as if I can go back and wait at the office. These paws can't open no doors. Fine, alright, I'll just wait here. Just do me a favor and don't watch all the ending credit. Good boy, we'll be back soon. Alright, Ernest, Jolly? Oh, yes. What doggy deity have I upset to deserve this, eh? I feel like... this is a rough deal. I'm so bored. Come on, Katniss. Katniss. How long are you going to leave me out here? At least they didn't tie me to a drain pipe. He's so small. I still can't believe it. Exclusive tickets to the preview of Maverick Director's latest film. And you won them. You're the best, Benji. Benji? No, you're the best. The best for believing in me and giving me the confidence to enter the prize show in the first place. Oh, you're just the best. And your luck is the best. I'm so proud of you. You know, there's supposed to be the best kiss scene ever at the end of this film. I can't wait. And did you know that the Savoy is like one of the best cinemas in the whole of London? No porkies. We have to take a photograph together inside. Try and stop me. I want to capture every moment we spend together on film. Every single one. Okay. See, I could read until you guys made me do baby voice. No, I can't read. Isn't that strange? I can't believe it's upon us. Maverick Director's latest masterpiece awaits. I'm beside myself with anticipation, Miss Layton. I really am. Ernest, there's no sub for love film. It's a romance story, is it? You've only just worked that out? Well, yes, it is a romance, but it's so much more than that, miss. Actually, you can't pigeonhole Rector's work. It transcends genres. You see, miss, Rector used to direct cult B movies. He had quite a following of die-hard fans. Even then, I think it must have been his attention to detail. I mean, really, he was a complete perfectionist. But he somehow never managed to appeal to Joe Public. Who's Joe Public? Then, about 10 years ago, he started to move into more mainstream genres, romance stories and so on. That's when he started to become more popular by appealing to a wider audience. Now he's regarded as one of the greatest directors of our time. His films are always highly anticipated. I must say, I've always thought his films were capital. I've been a huge fan ever since his cult B movie days. My all-time favorite has to be Wall-O, the mud-bathing robot hippo on a mudless post-apocalyptic Earth. I see. So you're also a fan of Mr. Rector's film, are you, Emiliana? Emiliana? Well, of course, I think he is a fantastic director, but no, I'm more interested in the actors in this film. Oh, you mean Leonardo DiCaprio, the lead? I hear he's ever so popular with the ladies. Well, he is extremely good looking and an excellent actor, of course. After all, the odd action roles he's played, I'm dying to see what he's like in a love story. Emiliana, I didn't take you for a lovey-dovey type. How cute. Oh, I didn't mean, I'm not lovey-dovey. No, none. Anyway, when you're finished teasing me, look. It seems the VIP guests have arrived. Oh? What is this evil music?
Hey, look!
Wait, the
wow.
girl with pink hair is so cute.
It's the dragons! Well, London's wealthiest would be at an event like this.
The dragons. Dragon... These. Every one of them looks very well off. Who are they all? You are very poorly informed, Catriel. Everyone in London knows who they are. They're known as the dragons. The 7 dragons of London. 7 dragons? Yes, some of London's wealthiest residents, moguls of media, finance, transport. Between them, they really control the city's economy. Although some of them do come from wealthy families, it's really only in the last 10 years that they've become so well known. Oh, not very long then, especially in a historic city like London. True, and of course it's not just people here in London watching them. The whole world's eyes are trained on these 7 multi-millionaires. These what? These what? These. Well, they certainly do sound very influential. You know, one of them already... Oh wait, you know one of them already. Holy moly. readings over. Ah, yes, Mirror. How did they pronounce it? Luanida? So she's one of the 7, is she? Ooh, we must go and say good day, Miss Layton. Yes, I think there's still time before the film starts. Let's go and say hello. Luanita? That's her. Wait, no, but her backstory is that she comes from a rich family. Right? She comes from a rich family and then she decided to go after the being in the mayor because she wanted to. Oh, there's something caught on this leaf here. What is it? It's a puzzle, miss. Ooh, I'd say. I'd love to see you solve it. No. She came from a rich family or something, and then she was so, like, she was, like, passionate about the city. So she became mayor. And then part of her mayor duties, she wanted to save the festival. Here we have a simple child's play that consists of 5 rows of 5 wooden poles, each on which you can thread colored beads. A little boy was counting beads on, but he's lost count. Oh, counting the beads on, but he's lost count. With a view from above, from the front, and from the right side, can you work out how many beads there are in total? Okay. Which way is the front? Oh, this is the front. Okay. This is 2. I can't. Okay, wait, I can do this. My daughter. Bat kiss. Okay. 2. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. Um, the ring when I'm sin when I'm not broke. 2, 4, and then 4. 8, 10, 15, 17.
I've seen how to solve this now. What's the matter with me today?
What's the matter with me today? Oops. Did I not count it properly? That's 10, 17. It is not 25. Right? Oh my god. I'm blushing. It's just you say that, but you wrote the same thing I did. And it's wrong. So... like... 4, 4, 2... This is 2. This is 5. This is 1. This is 2. This is 5. That's 7. 9. 13, 17. Unless it's the opposite. Like, this is the front? If this is the front, then... does that make sense? Yeah, that could make sense. 4, 5, 7. But if that's the front, then it... okay. Okay, 7. And then it's 5. Which row are we? The 4th, 5th, 4th. So 5, 7, so 14. And then this one's 4. So 11. No, 14, 11, 25. Plus 2. 27. Yeah. $27. Thing is, this has 2 at the front, so this has to be in the front. So it can't be 27. This is the front. Then where is this from? It has to be from this side. What? Wait, actually, what? So did I just count wrong? That's 7. That's 9. That's 13. And that's 17. Dude, there's no way I'm not gonna make scribbles with this stupid Joy-Con. They're just arrows of which way the front is. 2. Oh, it's asking for the red beats. Bro! Am I stupid? Alright, that's 1. That's 4. 6. 8. I was counting all of these.
seen how to solve this now. What's the matter with me today?
Huh? 1 in the front. 3. That's 4. And then in this row, it's only 1, so that's 5. And this row there's 2, so that's 7. And then this row there's 2, so there's 9. Man, it's because I can't count.
I've seen how to solve this now. Puzzles are made for solving.
You really need to be able to visualize things in 3 dimensions to crack that puzzle, don't you? Bitch. Why would they write that? There, I showed that puzzle who's boss, didn't I? I must say, it's an unusual place to find one. Perhaps it's here to entertain people while they're waiting for their film to start. Right? that was a direct call out. Somehow. Good evening, Kipper. Catriel, I wasn't expecting to see you here. No, well, in truth, films aren't my thing, but I'm here for the popcorn. Haha, I don't doubt it. I didn't realize you were one of the 7 dragons of London. Oh, that's really my father's influence, but I don't think of myself as a millionaire. I think of myself as London's mayor, nothing more. And that's a very worthy title. Not everyone has what it takes to be mayor in a city like this one. Haha, you're too kind, Catriel, but it's always nice to receive a compliment. Now then, there's someone I'd like to introduce you to. This is a friend of mine. Mr. Phineas T. Barnum. Yeah. Howdy. It's a real pleasure to meet ya. So you're this Catriel Layton I've been hearing about. So you're this Catriel Layton I've been hearing about, eh? Ha ha ha. Pipper's told me all kinds of stories about you. All good, haha. All good, don't you worry. I've been just dying to meet you. Well, it's an honor to meet you too, Mr. Barnum. You're on the VIP guest list, I presume. Ha ha ha, VIP guest list? That's a good one. You'll be saying I want a ticket next. Oh, so in what capacity are you here then? I was under the impression you either had to win a ticket or be invited especially. Haha, you don't have a clue who I am, do ya? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll set you a little puzzle. If you can solve it, I'll fill you in. You've decided to visit a fabulous fortune teller, but it turns out you can decide your own fate with a little bit of brain power. If you can stack all the cards onto the discard pile, you'll have good luck. The only rule is that you must either follow number or suit when placing a card on the pile to get stacked. No, I'm gonna do... Oh, I'm seeing the problem. So 8 is left. We are going... So we go 8, 6, 6, 3, 3, 7, 4, 7, but that's not possible. We do 8, 6, 6, 3, 3, 7, 7, 4.
seen how to solve this now.
What is game 20?
Puzzles are made for solving.
You did it! The swirling mists of your future are clearing. I see a heart card. You're about to find love. Your fortune, tomorrow you're gonna trip on a crack. Sorry. Ha ha ha, they told me you were good at puzzles and they were right. Sorry, I wasn't trying to test you or nothing. I just wanted to see it with my own eyes. See, I'm a big fan of detective work. Well, I hope I didn't disappoint you. On the contrary. So we had a deal, didn't we? Let me tell you all about me. Ha ha ha. I'm the manager of the Saveloy at UC, the Saveloy. Saveloy being Saveloy. Saveloy? Neither of them sound right. Being the greatest darn theater in the West End, bar none. Ha ha ha. I'm the one who's put on this screening. I've never heard of game 20. I don't think that was something I don't think that's something I've ever heard people play in school. Oh, you mean you own the Aw, man, I skipped the dialogue. Well, I hope you enjoy the show. After all, if it tanks, I won't make any money out of it, will I? Ha 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 ha. Well, the truth is, I'm really here for the popcorn, not the film. Ah, the all-new durian flavor, you mean? Haha, you know I came up with that myself. You have to keep thinking of new ideas if you want your customers to keep coming back, right? I just let Pip try it, as it happens. Haha, not her cup of tea at all. I see you're involved in all aspects of business. Of the business. How interesting. Well, that popcorn certainly has a unique flavor, perhaps a little too unique. A good example of effort, not necessarily producing results. Enrichment games you played in Gate? When I was in Gate, they did not make us play enrichment games. We actually did nothing. You like took the test, made it into Gate, and then they were like they would make you go to meetings sometimes, and then it would be like for a field trip or something. I'll just that for myself, I think. Now, where do you get it? It's on sale at the kiosk back there. Show them your coupon and they'll give you a tub. Ah, look, that's old Dubly over by the kiosk there. Madame Dubly to you. Dubly? You should introduce yourself. Madame Dubly? Is she another of the seven dragons? Ha ha ha. Gretchen Dubly is a name you do well to remember, Miss Leyen. And a word of advice. Never forget the madam. Ha ha ha. We went on. I'm wondering how specific I can get, because I don't know if everyone went on these, but they were overnight trips that were supposed to be educational, but they were kind of STEM related, but they were fun. Mostly kind of for fun. It was camps. She controls a whopping great empire of businesses stretching right across the globe, you know. Yeah, she practically breathes money. Washington, D.C. To do what? Ours? One of them was space related, overnight camp, and the other one was ocean related. Yeah. Remember the space one? Like, we were in wait, no, we weren't based on cabins. We got put into a team, and each team had their own shift where they had to clean up and set up the dining hall. It was a thing. I remember it was like in middle school, so we were like, this is the worst thing ever. We used to say that the sun would never set on the British Empire. Well, if that metaphor holds any water at all, Madame Dublé would be the sun, haha. Those are the only two I remember. Everything else I remember, I can't remember if they were a field trip or if they were a gate trip. Like a school trip or gate trip. I really don't remember like anything from middle school. She's the glue that holds us all together. The mother dragon, you could say. Haha, ha ha. I see. Well, she certainly sounds larger than life. If you want your detective agency to have any chance of success, it would be a wise move to befriend Madame Dublé Catriel. I suppose detective work does rely on maintaining good relations with people. It's true. I could just say hello while I queue up for my popcorn. While you queue up for your popcorn, you really haven't grasped how important she is, have you? The disrespect. I was on a tour bus and the person in front of me had her ponytail go behind her seat, so it was right in front of me, and I don't know why, but the guy next to me pulled her ponytail like a rope. That's like bullying, no? I remember, I'm pretty sure I talked about this before, but we were in a school bus to go on like a field trip, and I remember like there was a lot of traffic, and like we had a bunch of school buses. Anyway, one of our buses hit the other bus, but like unrelated. It was just like a little tap on the back. So, the guy sitting behind me, or one of the guys sitting behind me, needed to pee so fucking bad. He was about to piss his pants, and I was all like, "Oh, you need to pee?" I was like, "That's rough." And I was like, "Wow, what sound does a waterfall make?" Shh. And like I was so annoyed. I just kept making sounds of water. I was like, "Oh." It's okay, he didn't piss himself. We were only like, we ended up making it there like 10-15 minutes later, so like it was okay. What? I've never made someone piss their pants. It was funny. No, we were like all laughing. Like it wasn't a bullying moment. It was like a haha joke, but this guy really needed to pee. But like it was funny. Here we are at last, the kiosk. Time to sample the all-new popcorn delight. He was laughing. It was like a haha stop! Haha, I'm gonna kill you. But like it was like we like I don't know how to explain it. Like it was a joking atmosphere. I bullied him because I actually liked him. No. No. One time we were on a band field trip from state, and a crackhead started banging on our bus. And then Kat pissed her pants. I don't know who Cat is because I've never been on a school bus with you. I was like, huh? Are you hiding something? Sure. Okay, I mean, if you want to think I liked him, then go for it. Oh no! What's the matter? It's only a quick answer because I'm honest. There's no one at the kiosk. I won't be able to get my popcorn. Never mind, miss. How about introducing ourselves to Battle and Jubilee instead? So near yet so far. You mustn't be down in the mouth, miss. Remember, Miss Barnum said she could be a very useful contact. Yes, alright, let's say a quick hello then. Do you know which lady she is? I suspect that lady over there might be who we're looking for. Yes, I think you might be right. She certainly stands out as being affluent. She looks like a mermaid. I was like trying to understand how her dress works, but it's just like a dress. I don't know why it's so confusing to me. Hey, Yatsu! Woof! Excuse me, you wanna happen to be Madame Dubley, would you? Indeed I would, and you are? I'm Catrielle Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. It's a pleasure to meet you, Madam. Oh, the Layton Detective Agency, you say? We didn't have assigned seats on the bus. Normally, we gotta choose who we sat next to. Now, where have I heard that name before? Ah, you must be the famous Herschel Layton's daughter, are you? How's the professor? Is he in good health? I think so. You think so? Well, no, I mean, he's very well. Yes, thank you. I'll be sure to mention to him that I met you. Yes, please do. Tell him I should very much like to meet when he's next available. I wish I could. Goodness, it's nearly time for the show. I promised myself a little tipple before it begins. Do excuse myself. Well done, Miss Layton. I think you made an impression. Phew, I don't know, Ernest. All this hobnobbing with the rich and famous is taking a toll on my nerves. Oh, I don't believe it. Over there, look. It's Maverick Director. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Maverick Director. Director. Thank you all for coming to see the premiere of my new film. I hope you enjoy A Naval Advance No Stop for Love. The screening is about to begin, so if you'd all like to make your way to your seats. Oh my giddy aunt, I can't believe it. What? Oh my giddy aunt? It's the real Maverick Director, Miss Layton. I've never seen the real Maverick Director before. But you've seen the fake one? No, I didn't mean... Oh, there's no time for that. The film's about to start. We must take our seats. Aren't you forgetting something, Ernest? First, I have to redeem this coupon for my Durian popcorn. Oh, and look! The kiosk attendant has returned. But what if the film starts while you're waiting for it? Everyone else is already inside. Quickly, miss, we must hurry. Did he just say "oh pook"? Wait. Bring it back. Did he just say "oh pook"? Man, I missed it. Oh, I say, miss. A hidden puzzle, look. Well found, Ernest. Why don't you solve it, seeing as you found it? Me? Oh, well, alright then. I can't very well shy away from a puzzle and still claim to be a worthy assistant of the great detective Catriel Layton, I suppose. I suppose. Some juice vats are connected up as shown. There's a 2-liter, 3-liter, 4-liter, and 5-liter vat in the system. When you select the tap, juice flows in the direction of the arrow on the tap until either the vat it's coming from is empty or the vat it's filling up is full. Divide up the juice so the 2 tanks on the left are full exactly to the red line mark.
So, in conclusion, still no patch on Miss Layton, of course.
Juice. 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 Oh, top drawer, I did it! Well, Ernest, that was very impressive. Anyone would think you were vying for my position as chief detective. Oh no, miss, never. I'm quite content as your assistant. More than quite content. Very content. Extremely content. The puzzles are easier now. For sure. Yeah, sorry for the wait, ma'am. We have a full house tonight, and with all the VIP guests demanding attention, Yes, it's been quite busy, I'm afraid. I see. Well, anyway, I believe the scoop on tiles makes some free popcorn, the new durian flavor? Yes, that's correct, ma'am. However, the feature is about to begin, I think, so... please take your seats immediately. I'm sorry, miss, but we really must go now. That is so unfair. Like, why do you care if I'm late to the movie? Give me my fucking popcorn, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the premiere screening of my latest work, A Naval Advance No Sub for Love. The story begins with a young couple who meet at a ramshackle old cinema out in the sticks. The man wants to become a film director, whilst the girl nurses her dream of being an actress as she waits tables in a local cafe. A turn of events sees the pair on a luxury cruise ship together, and they fall more and more in love as time goes on. But then, something terrible happens. The ship, a relic from an ancient civilization, starts to sink into the sea. The situation is desperate. There seems to be no way out. The couple are doing everything they can to survive. Well, I think I better stop there. I don't want to spoil your enjoyment of the story after all. I'll just finish by saying this film is the culmination of years of work and marks, I believe, the pinnacle of my career. I'm sure you're all going to love it. Of course, it would never have been possible without the support of so many people. The fantastic actors, the cameramen and women, the sound crew, my assistant artistic directors, the editing staff, and above all, my wife, who has been a constant source of encouragement and never stops believing in me. I'd like to say an enormous thank you once again to everyone involved in the production. So without further ado, I present to you A Naval Advance No Sub for Love. Have I never heard words pronounced? Yeah. Is it not obvious? Not the Titanic I remember. Wait, his face is so funny. Both their faces are so funny. Holy, his legs are toothpicks! Wait. Citrus, when you said that there's gonna be a submarine, did you know? Like, did you spoil it for yourself, or did you just randomly have a submarine? Oh man. What's going on? What's happened to my film? Why is it cut there? No, this isn't right. The last scene, the kiss scene, the big finale! Someone's stolen it! Excuse me, Mr. Barnum. Has everyone left now? Yep, that's the end of that. We've had to cancel out the screening, so I sent everyone home. You're a friend of Miss Layton's now, aren't you? Well, I'm not sure if friend is the right word, but... Well, I'm Emiliana Perfecti. I'm a case analyst and profiler at Scotland Yard. The theft of the climatic scene of the film is a very serious offense. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some questions about it. Yes, could you tell us what you know about the events leading up to the discovery of the missing scene? Catriel, what are you still doing here, and why is that hound with you? Hey. Well, everyone else has left now, so I thought Cheryl could help sniff out clues. We don't need any sniffing around here. Keep your nose and your dog's nose out of business that doesn't concern you. But it does concern us. Mr. Barnum personally requested that I stay and help. You bet I did. Talk about luck, having a Scotland Yard officer and a private eye on site. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I'd like to ask both of you to help figure out what happens here. Who the heck cut that kiss scene out of the film, huh? If anyone can solve this case, it's the woman who figured out the Riverside Festival shenanigans. Ha ha ha. Isn't that right, Catriel? You'd take on this case, won't you? Well, I couldn't very well turn you down after that glowing praise, could I? Of course I'll take on the case. Any mystery solved, that's my motto. Mr. Barnum, please, I'm more than capable of handling this case. Leave it to the experts at Scotland Yard. Now, I'm not saying I don't think you're a talented detective as well, Miss Perfectly, but a little competition should make you both work harder. Ha 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 ha! You'll soon see that I pinpoint the truth much more quickly than the so-called detective. Haha, that's a spirit. Good luck to the both of you. Well, don't just stand around here chatting to me. You better be running along to get a statement from old director, hadn't ya? Where is he now, do you know? Your dude, he's right over there, still totally dumbfounded, poor guy. Yo, guys, is that in the game? Is that intentional? Like, is that like him like rolling out his film? Like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah. Okay, wait. Let me finish the dialogue and hopefully it goes away. He put his heart and soul into that final kiss scene. It's kind of hard to understand why anyone would have done this, I must admit. Still, that's for you two ladies to figure out, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. Guys, I don't know. Wait, no, it's actually happening. Like, wait, no, I don't think it's part of the game though. Hold on, let me. See. This game is fucking broken. How could this happen? How does this happen, bro? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna restart my Switch. Let me just. We open up the game and it's still making the sound. That'd be so tuned. For the rest of the game, we gotta listen to it. Soon it'll become normal to us. Oh, okay. We're fixed. Okay, we were just playing this. We don't need the refresher. That's crazy. Wait, how did it even start? How did it even fucking start? My magnum opus? Please, Mr. Rector, don't worry. I will personally track down the thief responsible for stealing the last scene. No, you won't, because I'll track down whoever did it first, Catriel. Very professional, ladies. Very professional. It was perfect. I'd made every last detail perfect before I was willing to show it to the public. And now this. Right? I've never had this problem. You know, like I would understand if it was like a ROM. Like if I was emulating the game, but no, this is my actual Switch, and I bought this game on the Switch Nintendo store. So like, how did that happen? How the fuck did that happen? Surely the negatives are still available. You'll be able to produce a new reel for another screening, won't you? But didn't you see the audience's reaction? They were frustrated. Without that final scene, the story doesn't hang together at all. I wanted to give people the perfect film. I've put my whole life into this project, my heart and soul. We understand, Mr. Rector, but try not to let it get you down. I will track down the perpetrator, don't worry. Try not to let it get me down. Are you mad? This is a disaster. A blow like this just before the official release is the death knell for any film. And just when I thought I made it into the big time, when I got in with the top studios, now it's back to trying to make ends meet again. Dude, really? Seriously? Like, looking at him just makes me think of that favorite game. I wonder if I should get it. If I'm still thinking about it in a week, I'll consider it. What am I going to tell all my crew? I thought I'd finally be able to pay them what they're due. This is terrible. Please try to calm down. Now tell me, do you have any suspicions at all about who could be responsible? The only thing is, it's technically like a building game more than it is like Kitten's game. So I don't like having to organize my buildings. So I don't know. Responsible for this desecration of my work? Obviously someone who doesn't like my film. How am I going to face my crew? My wife even. They were all on tenterhooks waiting to see how the audience reacted. I just wanted the ground to open and swallow me up. I wish I was on that submarine right now, sinking. Yes, well, I thank you for your time, Mr. Rector. Thinking. He's saying! Oh dear, he's really taking this badly, isn't he? Yes, ridiculously so. I give up. I'll try talking to him once again. I'll try talking to him again once he's calmed down. You can't blame the guy for being upset. This movie was a big deal to him, and he's not the only one who's troubled by what's happened either. I'm kind of sorry myself. Well, yes, I imagine you would be. This is going to affect sales for you after all. Ha ha ha, I like the way you think, Missy, but it's not just that. I'm a big fan of Rector's work, you see. I was looking forward to the whole world finally seeing what a great director he really is. Now this has happened, all the talent could go to waste if we're not careful. So you two ladies better get a move on and figure out what happened to that stolen scene. If it'll help, I can give you access to anywhere in the theater. In fact, I'll just tell security to give you free reign. There's the projection box around the back. Normally it's out of bounds, but I don't mind you going in there to investigate if you need to. The projection box? Aha! Thank you, Mr. Barnum. What are we waiting for? Let's hightail it over to the projection box then. Yes, I agree. We should start by investigating the film reel. Is there something wrong, Emiliana? I've come to expect irrational behavior from you, Catriel, but really, talking to your dog? Yes, it's wonderfully therapeutic. You should really try it sometime. Anyway, are you coming with us to the projection box? No, I will be carrying out this I will be carrying out investigations elsewhere first. Amateurs tend to put me off and I might miss something crucial. You see, Catriel, every criminal, no matter how careful, leaves a trail of telltale signs following a crime. Only a skilled profiler like myself can read them, of course. Which is why I will solve this case long before you do and prove the superiority of my method. I look forward to it. Don't mock me. You'll see soon enough. I wasn't mocking you. I am looking forward to it. Until later, Catriel, just try not to disturb the scene too much, won't you? My masterpiece is ruined. This is a nightmare. Someone tell me I'm dreaming. You're dreaming. Poor Mr. Rector, the stolen scene business has really upset him, hasn't it? He's gone to the dogs. We won't get any sense out of him while he's like this. Let's give him some time to calm down before we try to ask him any more questions. Dude, I feel like they're not... I wonder if they're ever gonna talk about him. Because, like, the game is so unserious, and then just like earlier when the rich lady was asking about Leighton, Catriel was like avoiding it basically. Oh, he said poo! Not poog. Oh, hello, Catriel. What a terrible thing to have happened. I can't believe someone was still at the end of the film. I'm afraid I did have to ask, but this isn't another one of your ruses, is it? No. Why are you still here at the theater? The culprit often returns to the scene of the crime, you know? No, I felt it was my duty as mayor to see if there was anything I could do to help smooth things over after all the hullabaloo before. Ah, but we already know that you enjoy a good hullabaloo, don't we? Like the hullabaloo of a festival, for example. She secretly killed Luke and Leighton? Brother, what? So this is what the inside of a projection box looks like. What a lot of machinery. Excuse me, authorized personnel only in here, please. I'll have to ask you to leave. I wonder what this machine does. Stop, don't touch Albertina. Albertina. Yes, Albertina, she's brand new. If you touch her, you can put her totally out of alignment. She's very cranky. Not like old Rosalind next to her there. She's much better behaved. Bulletproof she is. Albertina is delicate. Uh-oh, wacko alert. This nut job's named all his equipment. Albertina and Rosalind? What lovely names you come up with for your machine. Don't touch, please. I'm going to have to insist that you leave now. It's alright, Mr. Barnum gave us permission to investigate in here. Investigate? Sorry, I should have introduced myself. I'm Catriel Layton of the Layton Detective Agency. These are my assistants, Ernest and Trout. We're investigating the disappearance of the final scene of No Sub for Love. Would you mind telling us who you are? I presume you are a member of the technical staff here at the theater. Oh yes, I'm Seymour Frames. I'm the Savoy projectionist. I see. And what do you do? Well, miss, the projectionist is responsible for setting up the film and controlling the equipment during screenings. I must say, it sounds like a rather spiffing job. Just think of all the films you get to see. Don't make light of it. Being a projectionist carries huge responsibility and demands incredible attention to detail. I'll have to keep a constant eye on the running of the film, fine-tune all the machines, and make sure the projector is in exactly the correct position at all times. There's never any downtime in my job. I have to spot all the motor cues and make sure I'm ready for the real changeovers as well. Golly, it sounds awfully complicated. A mansplainer? Wait, no, he can't be a mansplainer because she asked. What does it mean? It is, but I wouldn't have any other job. I'm happy in here, surrounded by my machines, but people always think it's a dawdle. And it's not. It sounds like he's more interested in the machines than the films they're showing. He's an explainer. Yes, I think we need to ask this Mr. Frames a few more questions. His name is Mr. Frames. That's so funny. That's so funny. Things. Oh look, Miss Layton, there's a bird in this game. Cage. It's a myna bird, I think. I thought it was a raven at first. Raven mad, like someone else in this room. Mynas are talking birds, aren't they? Yes, that's right. I bet he can say all kinds of things, can't he, Mr. Frames? Yeah, I've taught the Major quite a few words. Why don't you introduce yourself, Major? Come on, say hello. Hello, I'm the Major. Major Mina. Major Mina. He really does talk. So what? Mina birds do. Dogs on the other hand, now that's something special. Would you mind if we try to get him to say something? Sure, go ahead. He's pretty sharp. He'll probably talk to you. Oh goody, come along, miss. Let's try. This will be such a lark. So, is this one Albert? So, is this one Albertina, is it? No, that's Rosalind. Albertina is the one next to her. Oh, I do apologize. Look, it's easy to tell. Albertina is the one with the beautiful curves. Rosalind is the one with the gleaming skin. Brother, what? Barking. Completely barking. Of course, Albertina doesn't always listen to what you tell her. But that's just part of her charm. Is it? I see. Excuse me, Mr. Frames, but can you tell us what you were doing before the screening today? If you're expecting me to talk to you, you can help me solve this puzzle. Credit Unbreaker. Oh, sorry. Circuit Unbreaker. A little girl's favorite toy has been broken. You found all the bits, various chips and wires, but you need to work out where on the circuit board they go in order to fix the toy. Bye forever, Tila. Good night. Press and hold A to pick up a component and move it around. Press left and right to rotate the component you're currently holding. Wires can cross across each other, but the chips can't have anything running over them, or the toy won't work. This is Among Us. There's an imposter among us. Hmm. Oh my god, I'm yawning so much today. Haha. Yup, because this game is too easy. I think I have to fit this in some other way. If it's I got a normal amount of like like
I have a feeling that perhaps...
sleep out for
Thank goodness I got that right.
You did it! Fixing toys like this is a piece of cake to an electronics whiz like you. And the little girl is over the moon to have her precious toy working again. Okay, that was pretty impressive. So you'll talk to us now? I'd like to know what you were doing before the screening today. The whiz. Cheese whiz. Fine. Alright then, I was in here, of course, making sure all my machines were in tip-top working order. So you were the ones who actually were in the film. Yeah, I was pretty shocked when the last girl suddenly skipped the scene. And would you have any idea who might have stolen the scene? No, not really. I mean, I don't really care. It's only a film, for goodness sake. Yes, about that, Mr. Frames. Even though you work in a cinema, you give the impression that you don't really like films. Is that right? Obviously, it's the machines I love. Give me Albertina and Rosalind over here. Give me Albertina and Rosalind here over a stupid film any day. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to get Belinda cleaned up. You can't let the spare equipment get dirty just because you're not using it. This chap certainly does love his machine. What's the hint? Oh, the fact that this dude is freaking in love with his machine? Okay. You really look after your machines, don't you, Mr. Frames? They're all gleaming. Of course I do. It's vital to ensure all the equipment in here is in perfect working order every single day. The Catherine sisters over there are no exception. The Catherine sisters, assistants of yours, are they? I think, miss, that they're the names of the film reels. Oh, haha, yes, I can see that now. The Catherine reels. What a good name for them. Do you think so? I'm afraid I don't see it. Dude, you think he'll like it though? Cause like, what if he likes the fact that they're machine like looking, whereas in Nier they're human shaped, right? Hehe, you're a cutie, Albertina. Yes, and you, Rosalind. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. This freak. Hello, how are you? How are you? He's very polite, isn't he? Cheryl, why don't you try talking to him? Perhaps we'll be able to understand each other. Can you speak Swahili just because you're human? I only speak dog, alright, not bird. Really? You never told me that before. You never told me if you can speak Swahili. The point is, so far I've only met a few humans who can understand what I'm saying. Maybe there are some birds or cats out there who'll understand me as well, but I've never met any of them if there are. I didn't realize there were all these limitations on what you can and can't do. What a disappointment. Fact. A disappointment. Machines with ass? What if he's a... I don't know. What if he thinks the nuts and bolts are better than the ass? Oh sure, I'm such a disappointment because a talking dog is so mundane. Oh well, I suppose I will just have to try to communicate with the bird myself. So Major, did you see the film Thief? Saw the thief, saw the thief. Jeepers, really? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Yes, who did it? You did it, you did it. Of course I didn't do it. Didn't do it, didn't do it. Haha, who's a pretty Wally? Then, who's a pretty Wally? Gosh, even tells jokes. Amazing. Yeah, side splitting. I told you, the Major's very sharp. A genius, really. Alright then, Major, if you're so sharp, you'll understand when I explain what I'll do to you if you make fun of me again. Arg. Call the RSPB. Call the RSPB. Miss Layton, he is only a bird, remember? I know he talks like a human, but we really can't treat him like one. Major hunger, popcorn, popcorn. Rotating spears, police bag. Sorry, Major, I'm all out of popcorn now. Oh yes, of course. What is it, miss? Have you cracked it? Have you seen to the heart of the case already? No, this is far more important than that. Oh really? I forgot all about the new Doreen popcorn I wanted to try. I knew it. What the fuck? How is that a clue? Well, I think that concludes our investigation of the projection box. And other than that machine mad see more frames. See more frames. See more frames. See more frames. 60, 144. And his pet, my number. Nothing seemed to stand out as being unusual. Yes. Gosh, you certainly seem to be deep in thought, miss. Are you figuring it all out with those little gray cells of yours, as Inspector Hastings calls them? Same. I've got it. I know exactly where we need to head next. Without a shadow of doubt. The snack kiosk. Seriously? I refuse to leave without my free popcorn. I can practically see the little kernels of corn popping around inside your head at the moment. Miss, we have to focus on the case. The head of the Great Latent Detective Agency, with all its proud history and tradition, can't be distracted by such things. What history and tradition? Cat only set the place up. Well, alright, but it will have a proud history and tradition in the future if we can just get our heads off popcorn. Popcorn is delicious. A long way in the future. As it stands, we have no leads at all. I think we should investigate another part of the theater. The pub's got a point. Snooping before snacks. Come on. Well, if the two of you don't want to come with me, I'll go on my own. Like a dog with a bone as usual. Let's turn our attention back to the case. Presumably, there's an editor here as well. Wouldn't you think we should see if we can interview him or her? Quick thinking, go faster, Pinstripes. How do we go about finding the editor? Well, I suppose we can ask Mr. Frames. Pardon me, Mr. Frames. We'd like to talk to whoever was in charge of editing the premiere. You mean editor? Oh my god, his name is Editor. Editor? Here's the editing technician. Oh. Thank you. Thanks. I can't mute my mic, so. This one it is. That was not my mom. I got a delivery though. I'll do it. Rector's famous editing assistant? Yeah, he's one of the most senior members of Rector's crew. He was here for the screening today. Well, given that it's an editor's job to cut and splice the film, I think we should speak with him. He may well know something about the missing kiss scene. Where can we find him? Good question. I don't know where he disappeared to after the screening. Perhaps he's still in the theater. Let's go and ask around if anyone's seen him, miss. Alright, as soon as I've got my popcorn, we'll go on a hunt for Mr. Tor. Let it go, Cat. Maybe it'll be quicker in the long run if we just go to the snack kiosk now and get it out of the way. Very well, miss. You win. Let's head for the kiosk. Bro. Korean flavor. Doesn't sound good. There are still one or two people about, even though most people have left now. Never mind that, it's popcorn time. Now, I just need to give the coupon Ernest has to the member of the staff at the kiosk, and the Korean delight will be mine. Obsessed. You're obsessed. I wish I got the popcorn when I was at Disney Sea. I didn't know that they were known for having interesting popcorn flavors, and I didn't get any popcorn. Yes, what can I do for you? Oh, aren't you the chap who showed us into the theater before? You know what that means? It's time to go back. Yes. All the other staff members were individually assigned to take care of our VIP guests. So yes, we are a little short of hands for the usual running of the theater. Yes, I'm having to do everything myself. Greeting theatergoers, showing them to their seats, manning the snack kiosk, cleaning. Yeah. Oh, that's not Yes, I can't be in enough places at once. Gosh, you sound awfully overworked. See, but the thing is, there's like 7 different popcorn flavors. So like, just going around the park and finding the popcorn is gonna be like a half-day activity. Like someone else I could mention. Answering the phone, making tea, cleaning the office, helping with investigations sound familiar, Pinstripe? Oh, I don't mind. I'm very proud to be able to help such an esteemed detective like as Miss London. You're... Well, I'm sorry to trouble you when you're obviously so busy, but I'd like some durian popcorn, please. Here's my coupon. Ah, yes, of course. I'd be delighted to serve you, except that I'm terribly sorry, but I can't. Holy moly. You see, yes, I'm afraid the daily special popcorn is all sold out, yes. I knew I should have come earlier. It was always going to go quickly, such a knockout flavor. Oh yes, anyone could have predicted that. However, yes, I do have something else I could offer you instead. A puzzle! Huh. I don't think this is the same. 6 of 1. The 3 panels are expressing the number 6. Change the order and orientation of the panels to make 6 in another way. Not 1 plus 5, or 5 plus 1, press A over the...
I eat puzzles like this for breakfast.
It's a little bit
That's too
tricky.
easy.
What? It says 6, bro. I do hope that satisfied your appetite for something unusual, yes? Oh well, I suppose I'll just have to give up on the popcorn now and get on with solving this. Finally, we can put all that popcorn nonsense behind us. Isn't it funny that the major, you know, that minor bird, knew the word popcorn? And we're back. Yes, actually, I was the one who taught him to say that, yes. Oh really? Yes, sometimes I take a snack of popcorn to the projection box. You know, I've even seen the major out of his cage before. Guys, I know the solution. The bird took the kiss scene. You mean Mr. Frames lets the bird fly free? Yes, I believe so. I mean, only sometimes, of course. Otherwise, yes, he could get into rather a lot of trouble. And quite often, the major eats all the popcorn before Seymour gets a look in. Yes, it's true. That's how the bird picked up the word popcorn in the first place, yes. I even took a tub of durian popcorn up there earlier today, and the major had it all again. Yes, I just took my eye off him for a moment and he gobbled every last piece. An entire tub, by Jove! By Jove? That's a bird with an appetite, alright. Oh yes, I was surprised as you are. I'm the bird. Dude, I could eat... Yo, I could eat popcorn. But I think even the major might have overdone it that time. Yes, it seemed to give him a tummy ache. A tummy ache because the film is in his stomach. The lucky thing. I wish I could eat so much durian popcorn that my tummy ache. But I must stop pining for something I can't have. Yes, it's time we spoke to Mr. Tor, the editor. What? I was still on popcorn. I feel your pain, Cheryl, but we must find Mr. Tor now. Do you know where he is? Yes, I saw him just a few moments ago, actually. Yes, he was on his way out of the door. Ooh, quickly then, everyone. We have to catch him before he goes home. Oh my, flashbang. Okay, I finished this quest. Not this quest. This mystery. And then I go find all the puzzles that I missed in the first mystery. And then it's over! Oh my god, it's only 11 o'clock. Whoa! That's whack. All the guests have gone home now. It's deserted in the lobby and outside. How about the man standing by the entrance? Do you think he could be Eddie Tor? We won't know unless we ask him. Holy, editor looks evil as fuck. Excuse me, are you Mr. Tor, the editor? I am, and you are? I'm Catriel Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. You've probably heard of me. Nope. Oh well, that's a shame. Still, you know me now, don't you? Mr. Barnes has asked me and my colleagues to investigate the case of the stolen kiss scene. We'd very much like to take a statement from you, Mr. Tor. After all, you've worked with Maverick Director for many years, haven't you? I'm surprised a kid at your age has even heard of me. It's so early, you know. We're opening a new book, a healthier book, right? Something like that. Is today Tuesday? Oh shit, today's Tuesday. Oh my god, the week passes so quickly. Tomorrow's Wednesday and the day after is Thursday. Alright, let's see what else you know. I bet you haven't heard of this Rector film, have you? There's been an incident at a farm where all of the cows have disappeared. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Not yet. Cookie Run Kingdom is on, right? It's from 10 p.m. to I don't know when when it's off maintenance, but then the new update comes out where you can become a cookie. It ends at 3. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I can't play Cookie Run to sleep then. Unless... There's been an incident at a farm where all the cows have disappeared. My kittens... Dude, my kitten game has been going quite slowly this time. I don't know what I fucked up, but it's a slow journey this time. I have 25 paragons. Let me go check on it. Let me go use all of my material. Craft everything. Nice. Are you telling me how I should be playing this game? I started last time because I didn't want to wait. Nope. Oh. Okay. According to the witness, a UFO sucked them all up and some aliens came out. Now for reasons that will remain classified. You need to place an alien in each of the spaces where there is currently a cow. I'm gonna wait till I have 100 before I restart this time. I'll be patient. Select a cow to suck it up into the UFO and swap it with an alien and vice versa. The creature coming down from the UFO will take the other empty space. Wait, I don't get it. Oh. What? Ah, okay, hold on. Okay. If I pick this guy up, he's gonna become a cow. Alright. This is...
I have a feeling that perhaps... Still not a patch on Miss Layton, of course.
Looks like the aliens just came to have some fun. With the night drawing to a close, you gave them goodbye as they set off for home. Dude, if you buy the Beaver game, let me know how it goes. How did you find it? Not a bad action thriller, eh? Oh my gosh. I don't remember what I did the last run, but it was when I killed all my kittens. But, like, I opened so many factories and pollution-related things that my cats were eating hella catnip and they all died. Because production was not the same. Though I'll say, UFOs and aliens always make for a jolly good tale. I know what film it is. It's the rarely seen signs, close equations, and the third kind. Cosine! I did not get the upgrade. Alright, now I'm impressed. Rector was still a newcomer, so the film had a cast of total unknowns. It quickly disappeared from the big theme. The production company went bankrupt as well, so it's never been reshown. It's one of the most talked about films among Rector fans. Spot on, you really know your stuff, kid. Okay, fire away. What do you want to ask me? Thank you, Mr. Tor. So first of all, can you confirm that you were at the screening earlier? Yeah, I was there. I wanted to see everyone's reaction to earlier's film, to be honest. But then it happened. It's unbelievable. You know, I've worked closely with Maverick for a very long time now, and I've never experienced something like this before. It's my job to cut Maverick's film, and my job alone. And I asked where you were immediately before the screening today, Mr. Tor. I was with Maverick. We were checking over the film together. Needless to say, there was nothing wrong then, other than us arguing again. Arguing? What about? Well, you probably don't know, but Maverick's films used to be a lot more fringe, a lot more edgy. It's that kind of work that attracted me to Maverick's direction in the first place, and I've stuck with him ever since. But in recent years, he's gone for the popular vote. He's been shooting the kind of overly sentimental dross that the public seems to laugh up. And that final kiss scene in the latest film is, well, it never sat right with me from the start. But Maverick wouldn't listen to me, would he? Not when we were shooting or when we were editing. So when we were checking over the film earlier today, I finally said it. I told him that scene wasn't true to his style and that he'd flop. I used to be edgy? I'm edgy? I was edgy? So the two of you quarreled? Yeah, but that's just par for the course. Directors and editors always argue, always have, always will. Making films sounds like a tricky business. But let me make one thing clear. Just because we argue doesn't mean I do something like that and disappoint all these poor people. I see. Well, thank you, Mr. Tor. No problem. You catch whoever did this, alright? I want to know who was responsible. Well, I think we've spoken to everyone now. Unsurprisingly, no one stands out as being the guilty party at this stage. Maybe it wasn't an inside job. Perhaps we should start thinking along different lines. No, I don't think so. I'm still not sure exactly when the scene was cut from the film, but one thing seems fairly certain. It wouldn't have been easy for an outsider to gain access to the film reels in the time window we're looking at. Not to mention the fact that only randomly selected guests and VIPs were allowed entry to the theater at all today. Yes, everyone's carefully checked at the door, weren't they? It certainly wouldn't have been easy for anyone else to slip in, and both Rector and Tori say there was nothing wrong with the film when they checked. When they checked it just before the screening, so even if someone had managed to slip into the theater unnoticed, they wouldn't have been able to get to the film reels between then and the start of the screening. My thoughts exactly, Ernest. If the kiss scene was indeed stolen, it has to have been by a member of the theater staff or the production team. I think you're right. Let's not forget there's someone we haven't managed to speak to properly yet. That's true. Let's find Mr. Rector and see if he can answer some questions this time. Pumpkinator jump scare. Ah, that was scary. I just hope he's calmed down a little now. Yeah, so do I. I wonder if he's still in the lobby. Romance story. 2 more and the solution. Speed run. Someone hired the. Oh my god! You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking the editor fed it to him. Oh, give me 1 second. Holy crap, I read this message like 40 times. I was like, I sure hope Ernest and Kat make it out at the end. Otherwise it wouldn't wow. What won't be worth otherwise? And in my head, I was like, make it out of what? Make it out of the theater? Make it out of what? And then I was like, why does it just sound like that? So then I read it like another 20 more times. I see. It's not gonna be worth it. I don't think they're gonna make out. The girl's kind of using him, you know? No director. Oh, but there's Emiliana. Look, perhaps she'll know where we can find him. Well, actually, she's not using him. She doesn't ask him to do anything. He just does it. Let's go and ask her. And we can find out how her profiling is going at the same time. What if Ernest finds another girl to have a crush on and then she doesn't have an assistant anymore? How is that gonna work? Oh, still here, pretending to do real detective work. If I were that good at pretending, I could pretend to like you. So how are you getting on? Don't be so catty. No doubt you've hit a brick wall, so you've come to see if you can glean anything from me? Not at all. I was just curious to know how your profiling was going. Very well, I'll tell you. Perhaps hearing some genuine deduction will make you realize how unsophisticated your own efforts are. A taste of cutting-edge profiling work could do wonders for your future investigations. Well, we can dream, can't we? You know, this lady always makes me want to scratch. Be quiet, Hound. Don't interrupt me with your meaningless yapping. Yeah, bow wow, as in bow wow, you're annoying. So having spoken to everyone involved, I built up a detailed profile of the case. The only person who was unhappy about the final kiss scene was the editor. Editor. In other words, he's the only one with the motive. He had complained to the director that the stolen scene was inappropriate for the film. However, Tor has an alibi. On the other hand, Seymour Frames, alone in the projection box, had the opportunity to commit the crime, but there is no clear motive. You know what it feels like? It feels like I'm playing a kid's game. And like, I know it is, but it feels like very Disney Channel. Especially with these names. Cat her head off? Who? Cat or Emiliana? Had the opportunity to commit the crime, but there is no clear motive. Reeves is crazy about his machines, but has little or no interest in the films he shows using them. Therefore, he has no reason to commit the crime. The logical conclusion of all of this is that the real culprit is someone else, someone we have yet to investigate. I think it's the employee. But who could that be? The only other person with access to the film reels who has not been investigated thoroughly until now is Director Maverick D. Rector. Rector, but why? Rector is a renowned perfectionist. His attention to detail is well known. How meticulous he is about such minute... Is that minute? Or is that minuati? As the shape of the clouds in the sky, or the sound of the waves. And it would appear that the final kiss scene in the latest film of his has been troubling him for some time. The perfectionist in him just couldn't decide if the scene was up to scratch, if it was worthy of inclusion in his magnum opus. He agonized over this right up until the premiere screening today, and when finally he made up his mind, the scene had to go. With no time to lose, he cut the scene from the reel and either hid it or disposed of it, all for the sake of the perfect film. This is the outcome of my analysis of all the available evidence. Very interesting. It's certainly a plausible theory, Emiliana. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to accept this so graciously, but something about it just doesn't sit right with me. What? Do you have a problem with my profiling? It's not exactly a problem, no. It's just something I can't quite put my finger on. Miss Layton's seductions go beyond logic and reason, you see, Emiliana. They have a magic all of their own. Magic has no place in case solving, Ernest. Patrial is working on a hunch, nothing more. And hunches are unreliable. Well, anyway, I think we should have another chat with Mr. Rector. He was too upset before to give us any useful information. Well, that is certainly true, and the more information we can gather, the better. And talk with the devil, that's him over there, isn't it? Oh yes, and he's with Mr. Tor, it seems. It looks like something is going on between the two of them. Drama! Eddie, there you are. Have you got a minute? Sure, actually there's something I need to talk to you about too. But not here. Can we go somewhere a little more private? How about in the auditorium? It's probably empty now. We should have the place to ourselves. Suits me fine. Come on. Yo, the robot beaver's kind of sick. I want to know how intense it goes. Cause like, okay, well, Wafflefish was being so wishy-washy when I asked him about it. Cause he owns the game, right? So I was like, okay, is it like the kittens game? And he's like, no. And then I was like, okay, can you go into space? And he's like, I don't know. And then I was like, but like, can you progress in technology to space? And he's like, yeah, I guess it's like the kittens game. And then I was like, okay, so it is like the kittens game? And he's like, well, it's like a building game. And I was like, oh, but like you're like building a colony, right? There's like a texture. And he's like, yeah, I guess there is. And I was like, oh. So like, I don't know. And then he's like, well, I only played like 2 hours of it. So I don't know. Did you see that, Miss Layton? They disappeared into the auditorium together. Yes, this is an interesting development. We must sneak in there as well. Oh dear, you keep playing your private eye games, Patrial. Some of us still have real work to do. Drama! I bet after the argument in the theater is gonna end. Perfectionist. I don't think he went to space. He said he didn't do much, so I don't think he did. I don't think he did much. That's strange. We all saw them come in here. Where have they disappeared to? Sniff, sniff. Over there, cat. OMG. Private performance. Alright then, Eddie, why don't you just admit it? You're the one who cut that scene, aren't you? You never liked it. You had a problem with it from the first day of shooting. Yeah, and you knew that, but you refused to cut it yourself, you stubborn old fool. Who's the director here, eh? Me, I am. If I say a scene stays in, it stays in. Or did I misunderstand the meaning of director somewhere? If you had a problem with the way I make decisions, then this partnership of ours is over, as of now. It's over, you say? Oh, Maverick, you've done it now. Please, let us all calm down. Oh, let's all calm down and try to talk about this rationally. Oh, where did you spring from, Miss Layton? Never mind that now. Just take some deep breaths and calm yourself down. Breathe in and out some more, and a little bit more. That's it. Keep. Ah. Are you trying to kill me? Of course not. I'm a detective. I much prefer investigating murders, not. I much prefer investigating murders to committing them. Anyway, it's clear that you two have some unresolved issues. Oh, you overheard that, did you? We were just letting off steam about the film, that's all. Seemed like a little more than that. The end of your partnership together? This know-it-all thinks he's God's gift to romance films these days, but his love scenes have always been a total disaster. It's only my editing that saved them all these years. It's thanks to me he's produced so many hits. But does that mean anything to him now? Not a jot. Well, he might have chosen to forget, but mark my words, I haven't. I mean, what about this love scene, I can't find them. I can't see. A romantic Romeo has come to take his sweetheart to a delightful dinner. To add a little excitement, instead of telling him her room number directly, his playful partner took photographs of every junction along the route to the room and sent them to him. The photos aren't in any particular order, but by studying them carefully, you should be able to work out which of rooms A to E is the correct one. Editors are awesome. I want one. I want one. I don't know what that said. Oh. Well, a romantic Romeo has come to take his sweetheart to. Oh, I read this already. Okay, so this is the entrance. Oops, I didn't mean to select, but this is the entrance. So we have gone here. And then let's say we continue. So then memo. So we have this one and we have this one. And then the four-way. So I'm thinking we went this one. And then it's a T. But it's here.
I've seen how to solve this now. And that's how it's done.
And that's how it's done. Well, I didn't think you solved that one. That's had me stuck for decades. There's no puzzle that can't be solved with some calm and considered thinking. My Tor, if you've calmed down a bit now, perhaps. Calm down? Are you being funny? I'm Puna. Arg. I don't care about that spat with Maverick before, but I can't be pinned for this theft of the final scene. I mean, it's a matter of pride. What sort of editor would do something like that? I say, miss, I don't think this fight is going to sort itself out anytime soon. Oh well, never mind. It's rather fun to watch. So, shall we? Great idea, Kat. Let's just forget about the case and watch two prime suspects argue instead. Don't be snide, Cheryl. If we listen in, they might let something slip that gives us a lead. Sneaky cat. You are one sneaky cat, Kat. Pride, that's more important to you than honoring the decisions made by the director, cutting scenes you were never asked to cut. For the last time, I did not steal that kiss scene, and you know that I would never cut a film unless you gave me the go-ahead. But it's no secret you didn't like the scene. You've always had a problem with it. Come on, admit it. Yeah, I had a problem accepting that the great Maverick director could be happy to end one of his greatest films with a scene like that. Tisk. Why don't you admit it? You never really got on with that scene either, did you? Yes, I did. I was perfectly happy with it. So you're willing to compromise on quality these days? Are you? You make me sick, Maverick. But you know what makes me more sick? The fact that someone other than me cut one of your films. Alright then, Eddie, if it wasn't you, then who was it? Tell me that. If you ask me, it was you, listening to your conscience before it got corrupted by fame. How dare you? Suddenly emotional? Back in the old days, you wouldn't have stopped shooting until you got a scene you were 100% happy with. But now, well, those days are gone. Yes, the days when my films made no money. Look, if I've changed my directing style, it's for you and the rest of my crew. And we're grateful for that. We all appreciate actually getting paid, but don't get me wrong. Oh, don't get me wrong. But does that mean you have to make such huge compromises to the production? Does it mean you can't be true to yourself anymore? Look, I know I said your love scenes were rubbish, but the truth is, you have shot some good stuff in the past, haven't you? Maybe, but that was a long time ago now. Anyway, Eddie, being too idealistic doesn't pay the bills, does it? That's the bottom line. Fine. If that's your take on it, there's nothing more to say. Goodbye, Maverick. Yikes, that didn't end well, did it? Mr. Torres walked out. This could be our chance to get some important information out of Mr. Rector. Come on, Ernest, and you, Cheryl. Mr. Rector, I'd like to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. I'm really not in the mood at the moment, but alright, if I'll help to get this whole thing cleared up quicker. That was a rather heated argument you and Mr. Torres had, and such disagreements between the two. Wow, are such disagreements between the two of you a regular occurrence? Eddie and I have been a team for a very long time, since long before I made it, so we've had more than a few fights over the years, yes. But back in the early days, we used to have blazing rows about production issues. Still, it's never gone this far before. We've always never... Wow! Reading? Gone. Reading? Gone. We've never talked about going our separate ways. Yes, well, one ill word, ask another, as they say. If you said things you didn't mean, I'm sure an apology will go a long way to fixing things. With Eddie, I'm not so sure. I hear that you used to make films that were a lot less mainstream, with more fringe appeal, is that right? That's going back a bit now. Anyway, it wasn't like I was trying to shoot fringe films. That's just how it worked out. That's how people took my material. It wasn't for everyone. Eddie really liked my old work, and now that I'm making films more people actually want to watch, he's not happy about it. You know, he was always pressing me to not include the last scene in No Sub for Love right from the start. Yes, he told me. He said he didn't believe it was true to your style. Not true to my style, huh? That makes it all sound so simple. The truth is, I don't even know what my style is anymore. It's just typical Eddie. It's just typical of Eddie, though. He never had any hesitation in telling me what was wrong with my films. Sometimes it makes me so mad, but I have to admit it, he's usually right. And oh, who am I kidding? He's right this time too. You mean about the stolen scene? I just wanted it to be real. I wanted to shoot a kiss that looked like it was genuinely from the heart, not just two actors playing their parts, but somehow I couldn't get it right. In the old days, I wouldn't have given up. I'd have just kept shooting and shooting until I got the result I wanted. Why didn't you do that this time then? You're young. I wouldn't expect you to understand. The fact is, as you get older, you lose that drive you had in your youth. No, you're quite right. That's not something I can relate to. It sounds rather sad, to be honest. So you're telling us that Mr. Torque couldn't accept the scene you shot? That he cut it from the film without your permission? Yes, that's his job after all, cutting film. And he's very good at it. I can't really say I blame him. This is all my fault. This might seem like a strange request after everything that's happened, Miss Layton, but could you try to keep this quiet? Eddie did it for my benefit, and at the end of the day, I'm afraid that won't be possible. What? But if this comes out, Eddie's career is over. Is it really worth destroying the man for just some sense of obligation to uphold justice? That's not the reason at all. It's because Mr. Tor didn't do it. You see, the fact is, you are his alibi, Mr. Rector. Exactly, you and Mr. Tor were together at all times until the start of the screening, weren't you? When you checked over the film reels together, you found no problems. If Mr. Tor was never out of your sight after that time, then however much he disagreed with the inclusion of the scene, he had no opportunity to cut it. I suppose that's true. Someone else stole it then. Well, that's wonderful. Brother, are you serious? You didn't realize this before? Miss Layton? Oh, sorry. Good. It looks like I have all the evidence I need now. Oh my gosh. Too much talking today. Please cutscene it so I can just eat. can't wait till they eat the parrot. Brother! I have to read this too. Hold on. I just dropped a piece in my room. Of course, yes, it all makes sense now. Yeah, and I'm deaf now. That was right down my ear, Kat. Miss Layton, have you solved it? Yes, Ernest, I believe I have. Just as every film has a final scene, every case has a truth to glean. And now I've uncovered both. Oh, well done, Miss Layton, bravo. And what a spiffing verse that was. No, but the thing is, the parrot only ate like part of it, right? It's in his stomach or something? Ernest, summon the suspects. Gladly, miss, gladly. Okay, now it's cutscene, right? I can eat. Thank you all for coming, everyone. I've finally ascertained the truth about the stolen kiss scene. Really? You have? Who did it? Come on, spill the beans. I want to know who did this to me and why. And how? That's what I want to know. When was it cut out of the reel? Tell us, Miss Detective. Put us all out of our misery, please. Memento, Catriel. Why have you asked so many people here? It's clearly obvious that most of them couldn't possibly have been involved. Oh, it's much more fun this way. The more people, the more tension. Ha, I agree with Miss Layton. She's a born performer, that woman. Oh, this is so exciting. I couldn't miss a show like this. As mayor, I have a vested interest in the truth. As the head of the Seven Dragons, I feel obliged to see this case through to its conclusion. Don't need me. Minor role. Oh my god, minor role. And I really don't care what happened to the scene. Can I just go? Come on, Miss Layton. We're all dying to hear the truth about this case and who the culprit is. Let's not rush. This is a detective's moment of glory, after all. True, if this were a film... That's why he's named Major, because he's a minor. Minor. Bird. If this were a film, I'd be having a good suspense track running in the background and really draw it out to build up tension. Exactly. Now let's get to the case. This was an extremely strange affair from the outset. A final scene stolen from a film on the very day of its debut screening. So what could be the truth behind it? No doubt you have all your own theories and ideas, but I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that the real truth will make even the most outlandish theory of yours seem tame. Because you see, the truth is always stranger than fiction. Okay, Kat. Is this just a shaggy dog story, or do you actually know who did it? Alright. You couldn't let me milk it, could you?
If I had to identify one culprit in this case,
What?
it would be you over there!
Didn't do it.
Major Minor.
Major Minor.
When the reels were being switched during the screening, you did a Major Minor poo on the film.
Major Minor poo.
A poo? And his poo hit the all-important kiss scene. Is that it?
But surely a little bit of bird poo could easily be wiped off the film.
He pooed on.
Would everyone please stop saying
Without he
poo?
ate it, but he pooped on it.
Indeed it could, Mayor Loanida. Which is where the second guilty party in this escapade comes in. You, Mr. Seymour Frames.
Seymour Frames?
All the equipment here has just recently been upgraded. Mr. Frames cares for his projection machinery so deeply, he couldn't bear the thought of running a soiled film through it. even if the excrement had been wiped off. So he cut the infected scene out of the reel altogether.
Fired. Fired.
So it's his doing then?
Yes, but with the Major resolutely denying everything, it's going to be hard to make it stick.
Oh, pooh.
Oh, boo. Oh my god, it was spoiled. When we were investigating the popcorn, Ernest said, "Oh, poo." Like P-O-O-H. Just like Cheryl right here. Spoiled. Oh my god, that means every other future mystery, I know this, we know the equation to solve it. Why did he gain a tooth? Where did the tooth come from?
Great film.
I loved it. Where did that kiss scene come from?
Apparently, Mr. Rector. He cut in an old scene of his own
Oh,
to replace the missing one. It's a clip of
That's
himself
his
kissing
tooth.
his lover, shot a long time ago when he was still just starting out as a cameraman.
Foxy.
Secretly, it was
Foxy.
supposed to be a film about his own love affair. So the clothes and everything match the style of the other scenes perfectly.
That's how he integrated it so seamlessly.
Wasn't
You got to
seamless,
hand it to the
okay.
old dog. It's a very moving scene.
Yes, because it's full of genuine emotion.
They weren't acting. It was true love.
Wait, you're right. Where's her fancy
If
outfit?
only someone would give me a kiss like that. Just imagine.
What?
Oi, Pinstripes, what are you imagining?
Nothing. I was
Just what? Spit it out.
No.
Mr. Layton's
what?
hat!
Dirty mongrel.
On the left. A Naval Advance No Suffer Love was a hit at the box office with its passionate final scene. And now Maverick director is currently working on a new, albeit not too mainstream blockbuster.
How is it? You always stumble on the answer in these cases.
Stumble on? It sounds like you think it's just luck, Shirl.
Well, isn't it?
Not at all. The truth is, Miss Layton makes logical but instinctive inferences.
Mind the miscommunication. Okay, let's go back to the old cases and find the puzzles that I did not finish. Ernest, that book you lent me the other day. Oh, have you read it, miss? Did you enjoy it? I thought it was a real page-turner. Yes, well, I did turn the pages certainly. Although that's true of any book, of course. I accidentally started the next piece, huh? I mean, it was interesting in a way, but in a way, it wasn't really. Make up your mind. Well, I enjoyed the murder on the stormy desert island, but the way the detective solved it was a bit dull. Personally, I prefer it when the detective hacks his way through all the possible suspects until only the terrified killer remains. Hacking through suspect? Yes, it's so much more satisfying that way. Satisfying and scary. Detectives are supposed to be cool and collected, basing their deductions on logic and reason, not hacking through suspects. Oh, really? Yes, detectives do traditionally have that image, don't they? Of being systematic and lucid? But Miss Layton's imitable style turns all that on its head, and I think it's capital. You mean she relies on her gut rather than her brains? Lady's intuition. I prefer to call it miraculous instinct, Cheryl, not gut. It's miraculous, that's true. Miraculous, you solve anything. Well, it sounds as if you know a lot about it. You're obviously a master of logic and reason yourself. Sorry? I know. How about this? The next case we get, you can try to solve it. I'm not doing your job for you. Won't put your money where your mouth is? Oh, that's the phone. I'll get it. Perfect timing. I doubt it'll be someone with a case for us. No doubt it'll be a case of a wrong number. It was Madame Dublis, miss. You mean the woman from the cinema? The matriarch of the 7 dragons? That's right, she said that she had something she'd like your assistant with and asked that you pay her a visit. Interesting. Perhaps she has a case for us. I really couldn't say. I will speak with the detective in person, she said. She was most insistent. I see. Well, I suppose we better go and visit her then. Come along. You do realize this could mean you'll actually have to do some work for once. Me? You mean you, Shirley? Why me? I want to see your famous logic and reason at work, of course. You're going to solve this case. I am? Wouldn't you like to see Cheryl solve a case, Ernest? Rather, that would be a jolly hoot. Well, at least it would mean I wouldn't have to watch you bumbling through another investigation. Alright, you're on. Cheryl's on the case. Excellent. Go to work, Agent Cheryl. Agent Cheryl? I like the sound of that. A free outfit coupon? Over free durian popcorn? Or over a bunch of money? Either way, it's a L. I believe Madame Dublis' resident is around here somewhere, miss. Didn't you ask her for directions, Ernest? I did, yes, but she wouldn't give me a full address. She just told me we know when we were nearby. But this is Millionaire's Row. All the houses are enormous. It could take us ages to find it just walking around aimlessly. I think this is a job for Agent Cheryl. Lead us to Madame Dublis' residence using your razor-sharp reasoning to guide you, detective. No. Wouldn't it be easier to just call her a passerby? Well, I suppose so, yes. Alright, let's ask someone. Okay. We're going back to the previous case. We out of here. I'm missing 3 puzzles. 3 puzzles. Wow, they even tell you where it is. That's crazy. Little girl. Oh, hello, little doggy. Here, girl. Paw. Take a walk. What's the matter, little one? Are you sad? I got something that'll cheer you up. Look, a puzzle just for you. I like it, but at the same time, I don't like how all the stories aren't, like, continuous. Like, it feels like I'm going back in the game. Like, it might be the same area, but I'm going back in the game for, like, some of the puzzles. Insert an icon in place of every question mark so that all of the games are a tie. To do this, you either need all 3 icons in each game to be different or all 3 icons to be the same. The number of times you can use each icon is limited. Oh, okay. We're looking for ties. How do I... Oh, you either need all 3 icons to be different or all 3 icons to be same. I see. Oh. Uh... Um... Uh-oh. I was so close. And now... so far. Bruh. Oh my god. I wish I could restart everything, because now I've confused myself. Um... Um... This is confusing me. I want to start with a blank slate.
This puzzle's got some bite. I ain't nothing but a hound's dog.
I ain't nothing but a hound dog. Wow, amazing. I'm done with him. We solved this case already. There's no need to read anymore. Where's the other puzzle? Here are two sets of digital scales. The display are both broken in the same place, so the bottom left part of a number doesn't show up. For example, the number 6 would appear as 5. The sugar being weighed is showing up 1 gram heavier than it is on the left hand. On the left hand scales, 1 gram lighter than it is on the right hand scale. What is the total number of grams of sugar on both sets of scales? So it's either 8 or it's 9. If the last one is 1 gram heavier than it is, and it's 9, then it's 8. Or it's 7. 8 or 7. And on the right, 1 gram lighter than it is, it's 10 or it's 7. Hold on. This is 9. Oops. So if it's 9, then it's either 8 or it's 8 and it's actually 7. And then this side is 9 or it's 9 or it's 8. If it's 9, then it's 10. If it's 8, then it's 9. But but they're not. They don't have to be equal, right? Unless I'm weighing the same sugar on both sides. No. It says the total of sugar on both scales. So then it's 16 or it's 17 or it's 18. 16, 17, or 18. How do I know? It's 17. Okay. If you say so. Wait. Waiting. Waiting? Wait. You told me to wait to ask that question? No, I paused the redeems. Like I said I would. I'm a woman of my word. I thought you actually had something like profound to say about the puzzle. I mean, I don't know if they're paused forever. Oh, I did say they were paused forever. But I don't know if they will be paused forever. They're paused forever for now. Drunken, that's just your old man memory. Sorry, Chief. Hate to break it to you, it's getting worse. I feel like I'm thinking about it too hard. Oh! No, okay. So, it's 18. Yeah.
If you'll entertain my idea here, I don't cut the mustard at all, do I?
Okay. Then it's 17. My memory is so good, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so if it's not 17, you're paying me 5 tuna bucks, right?
So, in conclusion, I don't cut the mustard at
Where
all,
are
do I?
my bucks? It's 16. If it's not 16, we're gonna have to think again.
I have a feeling that perhaps
Oh, shit.
that wasn't right. Oh, fiddlesticks.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Is there any other number that it could be? Your favorite video game? I don't remember. Is it Phantom Brave? Is it... That other game. It's that other game. Wait, okay, guys, I'm realizing that is the 9 even highlighted? Or am I like, am I supposed to figure out? Is it not actually like even a weight right now? Because, okay. So if it was highlighted for reals, it could be 8. Not having shortcuts to clear the screen is actually shit. Okay. It could be 8. Could be 9. Rethinking it to be what? Be 8, it could be 9. That's it. Unless it's not highlighted. So then if it's 8 or 1, then it'd be 7. You would think beep would undo, but it doesn't. 7 or 8. Ooh, that 8 was pretty good. I think I'm getting better at this. And then on the right side, if it could be either be 9 or it could be 8, right? So then it would be either 9 or 10. We did 16. We did 17. We did 18. No. Oh! I don't know. Are they weighing the same amount of sugar? I'm so confused. You know what? I think that's what they mean. I'm looking for an amount that would look 1 gram heavier on the left and 1 gram lighter on the right. So we got 6. So if we put 6 like this, then it'd be 5. And then we put 6. 8. On the left, it's looking 1 heavier. On the right, it's looking 1 gram lighter. Yo, what numbers are there in the world? Holy moly. Okay, we have 1, which wouldn't be affected at all. We have 2, which is drawn like this. So it would look like It's a single digit. We have 3. We have 4. We have 5. 6. 7. 8. I don't get it. The sugar being weighed is showing up 1 gram heavier than it is on the left-hand scale, and 1 gram lighter than it is on the right-hand. This is my controller handwriting. This is my controller handwriting. For reals. My handwriting is so awesome. Press 0. If it's 0, then this one is missing, so it would look like 9. No, it wouldn't. It would look like a C. How could it look 1 gram heavier or 1 gram lighter if they're not in the same place? If the freaking missing spot is in the same place. What if it's a trick question? Okay, if it's a trick question, then what's the answer? See, even if you put variables in, there's no answer to put the variable equal to 0, but that doesn't make any sense. I just did 0. If it's 0 and this is missing, then it's just a C. Not 1. Three, 4. Five, 6. What is 6? 7? It was show up as 7. Eight. It's not 8 plus 9. I think it's the wording that's making this so confusing. I don't think the actual problem is confusing. It's just the wording. And like the clarity of the image. Like, is this image with sugar on or without? Like, there's no sugar in these photos, but then like it's unclear. They're both broken in the same place, so the bottom left part of a number does not show. Is it only single digit? It has to be. Unless this photo is misleading me. Is it 5? I wonder what ChatGPT comes up with. Y'all, what? Like, I imagine it's 18. But then that's like saying this picture is working. This picture is accurate. But the thing is, I tried 18, right? It's not 18. Wait, it could be 19. It could be 19. Wait. No? It can't be 19. Because, okay, see, the thing that's not clear is when it says the sugar being weighed is showing up 1 gram heavier than it is on the left side on the left hand scales and 1 gram lighter than it is on the right hand scale. So first off, showing up, does that mean like what's here is 1 gram heavier, or is it like what could possibly be here? like including this line. Is that what they're talking about? And then 1 gram heavier than it is on the left-hand scale. Is it 1 gram heavier than it actually is, or is it 1 gram heavier than in comparison to the left-hand scale? I don't know if the sugars are the same weight. That's also... No. I know what they're talking about. I get it now. I think. My new interpretation is this number, whatever shows up here, is going to be 1 less than what this is actually supposed to say. And what shows up here, I mean 1 more. And then what shows up on the other side. Okay. So if the right hand is 8, then this side would have to show 7. What do you mean 8 can't be a number? It can weigh 8, it'll just show 9. What? It shows 9. What? Is it 12? So if it's 6 on this side, then this side would have to show 5. And then this side would show 5. 10. So this side weighs 6. And then this side would say it's 5. I confused myself again. Why 10? One side would be 4. So it shows 5, and the other side would be 6. But it shows us. Oh, okay, so you're saying that what's showing up is like the actual number, not including the x. And then you subtract the line after. I can do 10.
So, in conclusion... That wasn't right. Oh, fiddlesticks.
I don't think their weights are the same. This is like, the wording on this question is really... Okay, this side is going to be 8. This side is going to be 6. It's 14.
So, in conclusion... Still no patch on Miss Layton, of course.
I didn't like that question. Basically, that... Okay, yeah, that's what they were saying. So you're looking for a number where when you take the line out, it's one bigger, and then you're looking for a number when you take the line out, it's one smaller. It was not clear when I read it 40 times. Only on the 41st time did I understand it. Yeah. And there's only one number for each. I mean, the picture wasn't. Because even if the picture wasn't there, the picture didn't say anything, actually. I feel like, no, the picture actually didn't help, because for the longest time, I thought, like, the 9s were actually highlighted. So I was like, oh, 9 on both sides. And then it didn't make any sense. So... I don't know. I didn't like that question. Anyway. There's only one number that goes on both sides, so... Yuck! Oh my god, fashion farting. One more hit coin in here. Where could it possibly be? I don't need the hint coins, right? No, we already solved that puzzle. That one's all done, so... Dude, I don't know where it could be. The bird pooped on it. Yeah. Four puzzles here. Four puzzles. Story. There's a puzzle I'm missing here. A bird shit on the foam roll and the projector guy threw it away. Because he's like, I don't want bird shit in my precious, beautiful machine that I love so much. These four people, A, B, C, and D, live on different floors of this apartment block. Can you work out from their comments which floor they live on? A, I live 3 floors below D. I live on the 7th or 8th floor. I live on an odd number floor. The floors we live on are an equal distant amount. Okay, so if B lives... Oops. Okay, so if A lives 3 up below D, then the distance has to be 3. So if B lives on the 7th floor, then someone has to live on the 10th. Someone has to live on 13. No. Someone has to live on 4. 10, 13. It's not 8. Actually, or 16. Yeah. It's not 7. It's 8. So B lives on the 8th floor. Oops, lives on the 8th floor. C lives on the 5th floor. D lives on the 14th. Oh, it's single digits, huh? Uh-oh. They're all only single digits then. I must think again. No! They can live 1 floor apart. Live on the 7th. 8, 7. No, you live on the 5th. You live on the 7th. And you live on the 4th. 7, 6, 5, 4. Wait, this one's not 1 apart. Okay, wait, this one's gotta live in 9 then. You live in 9. You live in 7. No, you live in 6. You live in 7. Oops. No. You live in 7. 7, 8, 9. Yep.
I've seen how to solve this now. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Any mystery or any puzzle solved. Wow, they try to throw me off. with that 3. I was gotten. For a little. Where are the hit points? I shouldn't even look for them. I don't even use them. But like, because they put out of 3, now I feel like I gotta find them. Oh, I'm just missing a coin here. Hehehe, I need you to come. Hehehe. I do like puzzles, yes. Is my mic softer than normal? OBS updated? And like, oh! Okay, so OBS updated and it changed the way all the audio looks. But I see they just changed where yellow is. Okay, so normally I'm around yellow, which is used to be, no. Is it? I don't know. For some reason it looks wonky to me. Normally I am in yellow. That's how I set up my mic, but for some reason it looks a little bit different today, but I don't know. Fire 2 cannonballs to destroy all of the boxes. Oh my god, my chair is so squeaky right now. Can you hear it? You can only hit boxes on the bottom row. If a box is destroyed, the boxes above it will fall down. If the numbers on adjacent boxes form a sequence starting with 1, all of the boxes in that sequence are destroyed. If the numbers on adjacent boxes you can only hit 2 boxes in the bottom row. What? Oh.
I've seen how to solve this now. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Any mystery or any puzzle solved. Yo, this feels like a game I would play with like my cousin, who is how old? 4, 5, younger than me. Not given. I used to play when I first played Professor Layton. I was like, dude, how old was I? Like in middle school, or elementary school. Oh, but I remember I used to have so much trouble on the puzzles that I would go ask my uncle, and then sometimes my uncle wouldn't know either. That's how it used to be. I think when I first played Layton, I actually had a lot of times when I was stuck there for a really long time. Where is this stupid thing going? No. I did not cheat on Layton. I think So the first game I played the first game because my uncle gave me like a list of games that he took from like, oh, best CS games right now or something. So I played the first game. I think the only cheats that were available were unlimited hit coins. And like I didn't use that because you know hit coins are so easy to find. Like, and then every game after that, I just bought like the actual physical game, so there was no cheats to be used. Some colorful tiling has been left with a few gaps. Can you use 2 types of tile to fill in the area without leaving any gaps at all? You can rotate tiles and use as many tiles as you need as long as there is space left. The only thing you can't do is place a tile. Another. What's the best thing to do here? What a room. Do this. And then. Oh. Yeah, I can't believe I solved them all by myself now. Look how much my brain has grown. I used to was
This
seriously
should do it,
some
I
brain
think.
training.
Any mystery or any puzzle
Also,
solved.
like when I was like in first, second grade, I went to like after school, like tutoring slash like it's kind of like babysitting, but like tutoring. And my mom really wanted me to get into Gate. So she told like the tutoring place to prep me for that. And like, I don't know, like, I don't know what they expected the freaking Gate test to be like, but they gave me like freaking giant books of like brain teaser puzzles, and they would like assign me like a certain number of pages to do every day. I went through like two books, and I remember they would give you like an assignment for like a while, and like once you finished it, you got to like redeem for a prize, basically. I got so many prizes. They used to have like puffy stickers, and like, you know, as a little kid, puffy stickers are expensive. 3D stickers? I used to redeem the shit out of those. Get into Gate program. Gifted and talented. And then it ended up being like nothing in there, but the test was also super easy in comparison to what they put me through. I don't know if future problem solvers. FPS? Where's the puzzle? What's in? What was it? What was future policy? Where's the puzzle, bro? A ceiling hatch. I remember the puzzle book was a freaking chair. It was shaped as a chair. Oh my god, let me see if I can find it on Google. Like an armchair. It's like a chair. You had to go into a group where they would give you a world problem and then a group of like 4 other smart kids and you create a plan to solve it. Ah, I found it. Pesky puzzles for kids. Shaped like an armchair. Yeah, I remember we went over, it was like over the weekend. We went to like the district office to do it. And I remember there was like 2 rooms to go into and like I came a little bit late. The lady like started rushing me into one of the rooms. You had to go into a group and they would give you a world problem and then they would grade you on how practical or creative your solution was. What? Like, were there any benefits to being in there? You did this in middle school? Sharks on the prowl have popular fishing spot and they're very hungry. You have 3 types of bait to catch all the fish in the area, but you can't afford to throw just last problem. You had to be smart enough to get in. Oh. Well. Congrats to you. That's a sleigh. How am I gonna do this? Oh. The stupid fish being in the way is the worst. Worm. My only memory from that weekend was I met my future CE
This
teacher.
is
and
an
he told us about-
interesting
what is
one.
CE?
Puzzles are made for solving.
He was talking about how people don't know how to twiddling their thumbs, and I played with this girl I liked back then during the break. I remember an after-school program I was in. It was elementary school. It was like pentathlon, and like we had to practice for it every week or something. And we would meet after school and do albums like what Citrus was talking about. That they would like, I think we would like cover all subjects, but it was whatever. I don't remember if we won. I think our school won, but I don't know if our team specifically won. I do remember, like, there was this one specific problem where, like, so let's say I don't remember what grade I was, but like the other person, my other teammates were like a grade older than me. Like let's say it was like 4th and 5th graders. There was this one problem and I was like, guys, it's definitely like D. And then there's just like one of the dudes on the team was like, no, it's B or something. And I was like, no wait, like I'm pretty sure, like I'm pretty sure that it's D. And they were like, wait, but like I think it's B. And then I was like, oh, okay. No, it's B. I was right. I remember being so bitter. I was like, oh, I only gave in because I thought you were older. I thought you knew better. I was bitter. We also did like interviews for our like, I don't know what news report it was for, but we did it. And I remember later looking at the news report and they cut my interview out. Like, that's fucked up. I mean, like, I know, like, as a 4th grader, I wasn't very good at speaking, and even now, I'm not that great at speaking, but, like, did you really cut me completely out? So fucked up. And they also interviewed my teammate, and they kept her in. That's okay. It's just teaching me about the real world. There was also, like, you know, like the spelling bees? I remember there was this one spelling bee. I got out on the word traffic, bro. Traffic. I think it was traffic. It was something with 2 letters, and I didn't put 2 letters. I only put 1. And it was Joper for me. They were like, sit down. And I was like, okay. There's also this time in 1st grade when we were doing like this, what do you call it? This like activity, you know, like where you all sit on the ground and then the teacher brings out like a giant like poster board and just starts like doing like a activity on it. And I don't know what we were learning. Just like making sentences or something. And he like asked for a volunteer to come up and write on the poster board, like as class narrated. And I was like, oh my god, me, like I want to write. And then it was like, I feel. What? It was either I feel or something fell. And instead of writing feel or fell, I wrote the opposite. I wrote like feel instead of fell. Or I wrote fell instead of feel. I don't remember which one but it's something with feel. And he was like, I was writing a marker, right? And he was like, I forgot what he said exactly, but he was saying something along the lines like, "This is why I told you guys to be more careful before you write." It's like, I told you, like, I don't remember, but I remember I was like so scared and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I think it was, I think I wrote fell instead of feel. That seems more like it makes more sense. But it was like on marker. It was a marker on the poster, so then he had to rip the paper off and we had to start over. No, I wrote FELL or something. I don't remember. I just remember I was like, oh, not bad. A little girl is desperate to win a soft toy at the fairground, so she's trying her hand at a game involving ghosts and gifts. You have to line up all the gifts horizontally, vertically, or diagonally to win, but if you accidentally make a line of ghosts while you're shuffling things around, you lose. You move the ghosts and gifts up, down, left, or right into any empty space. Uh-oh. Um. Oh.
I've seen how to solve this now. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Okay. Now I'm caught up. I am oh my god, the new puzzle is a cat. It's pandemonium. Man, it really is so sad that the game is not the same. I'm not gonna stay awake till 3. I'm gonna do some more of the daily puzzles and then go probably around 1. Uh-oh. What day is today? Today is okay. Hold on. I have to check something real quick. I only participated in spelling bee once, but it was BS because the way my teacher set it up when they were choosing class representatives. When they were choosing class representatives for the school, they had us all line up and she would give us a word and we had to go down the line saying one letter at a time. So if you said the letter wrong, you were up. What? Wait, what? Why can't I log into my account? Oh my god. I think I'll do it. No. The spelling bee was not part of Gate. That was just my school, but I had to. The way we did it was they had everyone stand up in the classroom and my teacher just go around the classroom asking each person to name to spell a word. If you spelled it wrong, you sit down, you're out. And they kept going till we had like 5 or 10 left, and then yeah. Okay, whatever. I will have to go check later. Okay. Let me do. I'll do 3, and then I'm out of here. There were 2 kids selected as refs for a class, but on the day of the spelling, one of the refs decided not to present, asked to fill in. Huh? You guys had a book of words to practice? That's interesting. Ours were just random words our teacher came up with. Is this everything? This one. Is this everything? This one. Is this everything? No? Oh no, I forgot the one in the middle. Oh no, I didn't.
A good puzzle is something you have to chew over. That was too easy.
That was too easy. I have to do a COVID test because someone texted me that they have COVID. I don't think I have it, but if I do, I have to reschedule so much. So like, I really hope I don't. I don't think I do though. My mom might. No, I don't need this one. Hmm. He's got this and this. This got this and this. This one. How do I cover this area? I need to have this guy. And this guy. To cover this. And cover this. And this is covered. Oh, it's not. How am I? No, it has to be this one. It has to be this one. But then I think you go here. And that's it. Did you have? I have to take a COVID test.
Collate the
I
data
do not
and the
think
answer
I
will
have
drop out.
COVID.
That was just a simple piece of profiling
I
work.
have to take a test. Just in case. I hope we have tests left. I don't remember. One more, and then I'm out of here. They are useless? Are you a super spreader? One is covered, here's covered, here's covered. Here? Here sounds good. Easy.
Collate the
Easy.
data and the answer will drop out. Puzzles are really very simple when you know the proper
Like, you
methods.
you've never taken a home COVID. You always go to the doctor's office to get it done? I've only had COVID. You know, you can be asymptomatic if you know that you were around someone who had it. Oh. That makes get tested at work. What I'm saying, like, imagine you're a super spreader. The people who get like a gajillion people sick, just like, they're one sickness, bro. Like when I hung out. I hung out with my friends. One of the times I got COVID is when I hung out with my friends and it was like hot or something. So all the windows pulled up, circulating that fucking icy air, and everyone in the car got sick. Actually, I think it was only once, because that was the only time. I don't remember actually. I don't remember. One for sure. Once for sure. Yeah. I think we have a suspicion because they were the first one to find out, but then they found out like they think they got it like the day before or something. But then the thing is, it's usually supposed to take a little while before you're a spreader. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I like this white outline. I'm gonna rate B. I have not. As a non-hangouter, as a friendless, I've got no worries. Okay, thanks. Did my rate go through? How come I don't see it? You guys see it? I did not. You know, I think they might not allow rape. What? No, it's right here. I was doing slash rate. I wasn't working. I was doing it on my website dashboard.twitch.tv/u/whaletrina/stream-manager. It wasn't on my OBS. It's okay. I do it from here. Whoa! The raid screen? Okay, I don't like... Wait, let me just refresh my page. Dude, the raid screen now tells me like so much info. It tells me whether like they raided me recently. Wait! The raid screen is so cool now. Oh my god. High info. Oh wait, this is kind of sick. Wait, it gives you like all the info and then you can like filter it, rated you, events, similar or smaller size, and then you can like search and filter, and then when you click on them, it tells you whether they like follow you, whether you follow them, and then whether you have rated them recently or if they have rated you recently. Wow, this is like TMI, but like really awesome TMI. Now who do I rate? Oh, let me try this again. It doesn't work now that I think it's really just... I think they just don't... Okay. Oh, okay. It's working now? It's working. I guess I just had to refresh my page. I'm rating B. I have not rated... I mean, I have not talked to... I've not talked to... I like... met them for like years ago. But like they're playing ZZZ and like they got this like white outline on their model and it's kind of sick. Okay, thank Thanks for hanging out with me today. Am I streaming tomorrow? I'm not. I might stream tomorrow. It depends how tired I am. I'll think about it. Anyway, bye bye. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It's called ZZ because no, it's fun. ZZZ is fun. I have not been playing it daily, but like, you know, when I want to hit those like parries, those dodges, it's so satisfying. But not a regular play. Okay, bye bye. Good night, guys. Have an awesome night. Pray for my negative. Good night. Good night, good night, good night.
They're much stronger than me.
All right. Ow. No, 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 please don't. No, please don't. Oh, well, oh my gosh. Trina, thank you so much. No, Ray, thank you. Welcome, Raiders. How have you been? My name is B, and I'm currently playing, wait, this is not Honkai. This is,